Now, the reality of lower rates will start to leave many of us perhaps with fuller plates. Some new numbers crunched by Sylvain Charlebois, the professor and director of the Agri-Food Analytics Lab at Dalhousie University, has found that an average family could be adding up to $1,800 back into their food budgets. And Sylvain Charlebois joins us now live this morning to talk more about this. So this is some really interesting number crunching, Sylvain, because, you know, in previous months and almost years, it seems like that we've been speaking to you. We've been talking about how the increasing prices of food is really cutting into people's budgets. You're now saying the reverse is happening. How suddenly is this happening, and how quickly will people sort of start to see this on their bills?
Yeah, I think, Nick, that the Bank of Canada knows that interest rates have had a greater impact on people's budgets than food prices. If you think of credit cards, car loans, mortgages, debt, anything, I mean, more Canadians had to pay more. So the middle class in particular have had to pay way more in interest rates. For example, if you're carrying a $500,000 mortgage with a variable rate, a few cuts over the next couple of weeks could save you $1,800 for the entire year. Food prices have gone up. A family of four would actually have to spend maybe $1,000 more. So that could actually help, especially parents looking at their kids going back to school. I mean, $1,800, you can cover the cost of more than 300 lunches for the entire year. Yeah. So it's a lot of money.
No, that is significant. No doubt about that, Professor. And it's interesting. You've also broken down kind of the price trends across the different parts of the grocery store and where they're going. I think our audience would be really interested to hear this, because it seems like, you know, we often talk about prices not really coming down, but in some cases it looks like they really are.
Yeah, our entire attention has been given to things that are more costly. Let's focus on things that are less costly, shall we? I mean, right now, the market is very different than 12 months ago. There are deals to be made out there. There's more competition, more loss leading. In terms of categories that we're seeing prices dropping right now over the next little while, you should include butter, apples, oranges, bananas. Bananas are a big item for school lunches. If you're into egg salads, eggs are going to be cheaper a little bit. Even canned salmon and tuna. So if you think of tuna salads, for example, those could be good deals. Rice is actually going to be cheaper as well, along with bread. So if you're thinking of sandwiches, those are all things that could be good for your kids and good for your pocketbooks as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the huge thing, right? Is if you can sort of get the right proteins in your body and also save a couple bucks at the same time, that is encouraging. I wonder, Sylvain, we often talk to you as you sort of do your projections for the year of, you know, where you think food prices are going in the country and where they may, you know, end up. How does all of this sort of line up with where you were projecting? Because this has been kind of a topsy-turvy year.
Absolutely. So in December, when we released Canada's Food Price Report, and we're actually working on our 15th edition right now for this December, last year we were saying to Canadians that we were expecting a bit of a price war coming this fall, and we're almost there. It's September, and we're seeing food inflation being lower. We're seeing prices being tighter as well. So it's actually going to help Canadian families right now. And if the Bank of Canada can deliver a few cuts by the time we get to Christmas, it's going to really be much easier for more people.
Well, listen, that is definitely a nice story, a story we want to hear from you as we've been talking so much in these, you know, high cost of living times. Sylvain Charlebois, the director of the Agri-Food Analytics Lab at Dalhousie University. Definitely some food for thought this morning. Appreciate the time. Thank you.